Ananda approached the Buddha, his face reflecting unease, seeking clarity on a matter troubling his heart deeply. "Master," Ananda began, bowing humbly, "why does envy grow in my mind despite my efforts to cultivate harmony within?" The Buddha gazed at Ananda calmly, his expression a mirror of understanding and boundless compassion for his disciples' inner turmoil. "Ananda," the Buddha said softly, "envy arises when one forgets the unique journey that life has laid before them." He gestured towards the forest nearby, its trees swaying rhythmically, each distinct in size, shape, and growth. "Observe the forest," continued the Buddha. "Each tree grows according to its own nature, unaffected by the stature of its neighbor." Ananda's eyes followed the Buddha's gaze, taking in the diversity of the trees thriving harmoniously within the serene environment. "Breath is life," he said, "and within life lies all that you seek. Pay attention to your breathing now." "Ananda," the Buddha said, pointing to the field, "a farmer plants seeds of wheat. Yet weeds often sprout unexpectedly alongside." Ananda observed as the farmer bent to remove a weed, inspecting his crop with diligence and focus on his task. "Notice as it leaves, warm and carrying away tension." His instructions were simple, yet they carried a depth that demanded careful attention. The Buddha nodded, acknowledging the weight of her confession. "These thoughts you describe, do they serve any purpose?" "Anaya?" She looked up, startled by the simplicity of his question. "How do I still them?" Buddha turned his gaze to Sariputta, his eyes soft but penetrating. "The mind is like a restless monkey," he said. "It leaps from branch to branch, always seeking distraction." Ananda took in the various plants around them, reflecting on their diverse growth patterns, each contributing uniquely to the ecosystem. Comparing oneself to another, the Buddha remarked, is forgetting the divine interconnectedness and individual path of each existence. Ananda felt a wave of realization sweep over him, beginning to grasp the profound truth the Buddha was imparting. As they walked, the Buddha stopped near a flowering shrub, its vibrant blossoms standing apart amid the earthy surroundings. "Does this shrub envy the tall tree beside it, or the grass covering the ground beneath its shade?" asked the Buddha. "Of course not, Master," replied Ananda, shaking his head, understanding the simplicity of the plant's silent acceptance of its nature. The Buddha nodded, his eyes shining with wisdom as he plucked a single blossom from the shrub carefully. "This flower blooms without comparison, offering beauty and fragrance freely, embodying the truth of contentment," the Buddha said. Ananda gazed at the delicate flower, its intricate design echoing the interconnected nature of life the Buddha had described. "Ananda," the Buddha said gently, "embrace your individuality as this flower embraces its role, not through envy, but through harmony." Ananda bowed deeply, humbled by the enlightenment provided by the Buddha, feeling lighter and more connected with his own journey. Together, they returned to the monastery, each step resonating with the truths the Buddha had shared during their walk. Ananda felt a renewed sense of purpose, ready to nurture his unique qualities and contribute meaningfully to the collective harmony. The lesson the Buddha imparted stayed with him, a guiding light through moments of doubt and introspection in his spiritual path. The Buddha smiled, his serene expression radiating kindness. "So too are the burdens of your thoughts, Anaya," he said. "Master, why is the breath so central to our practice?" Buddha looked at him with a gaze that seemed to penetrate to the core. "The breath is the thread of life," he replied. "It binds body and mind, spirit and world. In understanding it, you understand yourself." Ananda, now free from envy, focused on his own growth, becoming a beacon of harmony for his fellow disciples. His journey was not without challenges, but the teachings of the Buddha remained a steady compass through life's complexities. The seeds of envy, once troubling his heart, were replaced by the seeds of wisdom and contentment, nurturing his spirit. Ananda's story, shaped by the Buddha's teachings, became a parable shared among countless generations, echoing truths of existence. The lessons learned that day transcended Ananda, becoming a timeless source of guidance for seekers on their own paths. Ananda's journey inspired others to recognize the futility of comparison and embrace their unique roles within life's vast tapestry. The Buddha's teachings continue to illuminate paths of self-discovery, interwoven with the wisdom of unity and individuality. Each disciple carried the light of the Buddha's wisdom within, spreading its warmth to all seeking clarity and peace. Ananda's transformation reminded them of the power inherent in self-acceptance and the interconnectedness shaping the human experience. In time, Ananda became a teacher himself, echoing the Buddha's words, sharing the truth of existence with compassion. The flowering shrub and seeds of wheat remained etched in his memory, guiding his teachings with vivid imagery and wisdom. Through his journey, Ananda learned that his path, unique yet intertwined with others, was a gift beyond comparison. The Buddha's wisdom transcended time, speaking to countless hearts, nurturing the garden of unity and contentment within each soul. Each moment became a testament to the truth the Buddha imparted, echoing through the silence of mindful acceptance. Ananda's heart swelled with gratitude, forever shaped by the Buddha's teachings. Blossoming in the garden of infinite harmony, his story became an enduring symbol of the Buddha's timeless wisdom, guiding seekers to embrace the beauty of individuality. Ananda reflected upon the forest's trees, the farmer's field, and the flowering shrub, each embodying life's unity and diversity. The Buddha's teachings became a beacon, illuminating paths of self-acceptance, nurturing harmony and peace within the hearts of seekers. Ananda's story remains a reminder that life's interconnected tapestry thrives in the beauty of individual paths flourishing in harmony. The Buddha's wisdom continues to guide countless souls, echoing truths of existence and nurturing gardens of unity within them. Each disciple reflects upon their journey, embracing individuality, fostering harmony, and spreading the light of wisdom imparted by the Buddha. The teachings resonate through time, inspiring generations to live as the flower blooms, offering beauty freely without comparison. Ananda's heart, filled with gratitude, carries the truth forward, planting seeds of wisdom within hearts seeking guidance and clarity. His journey, shaped by the Buddha's teachings, becomes a parable of interconnectedness, nurturing growth and harmony through countless lifetimes. Each moment echoes the truth of existence, transcending time and space. Guided by the light of wisdom and acceptance, Ananda's transformation inspires all who hear his story, reminding them of the timeless beauty within the garden of life. Another day, Ananda sat quietly by the lotus pond, his mind restless, seeking guidance to conquer the turmoil within. The Buddha approached Ananda, his presence calming, as the moonlight reflected on the still water, illuminating the tranquil scene. Ananda, the Buddha began, the mind is like water. Its clarity reveals truths, but turbulence clouds the vision of oneself. Ananda nodded slowly, his gaze fixed on the surface of the pond, pondering the wisdom in the Buddha's gentle words. Disciples, the Buddha addressed the group. Look into the water and tell me what your eyes reveal to you. Each disciple peered into the pond, their reflections shimmering in the moonlight, their faces displaying contemplation and curiosity. I see myself, Master, Ananda said, his voice quiet, yet his tone carrying the weight of his lingering inner conflict. The Buddha inclined his head slightly, a serene smile gracing his features, as he prepared to impart profound teachings. The pond mirrors your image, the Buddha explained. But what happens when ripples distort the stillness and clarity of reflection? Ananda thought deeply, recognizing the connection between the turbulent water and his mind clouded by envy and comparison. My reflection becomes unclear. Master, Ananda answered, his voice tinged with realization, his understanding deepening with the Buddha's guidance. The mind, the Buddha said, when tainted by envy or comparison, distorts perception, concealing the virtues inherent within oneself. Ananda gazed at the serene pond, its stillness symbolizing a harmonious mind untainted by unnecessary comparisons and disruptive emotions. The Buddha plucked a lotus flower gently from the pond, holding it up as a symbol of wisdom and truth. Observe this lotus, the Buddha continued. It blooms freely, not striving to emulate the beauty of stars or moon. The grove grew quieter as the disciples dispersed, their breaths now a shared rhythm, a silent hymn to the teachings they had received. The forest seemed to hum with an unseen energy, a testament to the transformative power of mindful breathing. Ananda's thoughts wandered to moments of comparison, recalling how he envied others' successes, yet ignored his own growth and potential. The path to clarity, the Buddha said, lies in self-reflection, untethered from comparison, focusing on the essence of your being. Ananda felt his heart lighten, grasping the wisdom imbued in the Buddha's words. As the moonlight danced upon the water, silence enveloped the disciples. As the Buddha's teachings resonated within their hearts, guiding them toward understanding and inner peace, the Buddha gestured toward the rippling pond, as a gentle breeze disturbed its surface, creating fleeting patterns of turbulence. See how the water changes with the breeze, the Buddha said. The mind too changes with emotions, losing its clarity. Ananda pondered the impermanence of emotions, understanding that envy was a fleeting ripple disrupting the stillness of his mind. The Buddha's voice carried softly, yet firmly, let the turbulence pass, Ananda, for clarity emerges when the mind embraces its essence. Ananda breathed deeply, feeling a sense of liberation. As he visualized the pond's stillness within his own mind and heart, the disciples began meditating upon the Buddha's teachings, their reflections mingling with the moonlit water, creating an atmosphere of harmony. Ananda's heart swelled with gratitude, as he silently vowed to cultivate stillness, free from the turbulence of envy and comparison. As the night deepened, the lotus pond became a symbol of clarity, guiding Ananda's journey toward self-acceptance and peace. The Buddha's presence radiated wisdom, as the disciples embraced his teachings, cherishing the truth revealed through reflection and introspection. Ananda felt his spirit align with the pond's stillness, recognizing his own virtues, untainted by the shadows of comparison. The lessons imparted that evening became a cornerstone in Ananda's journey, shaping his perspective and nurturing his inner harmony. Each disciple departed with newfound clarity, inspired by the Buddha's words, ready to confront their own ripples of turmoil. Ananda's steps echoed his renewed commitment to self-acceptance. Guided by the truths shared by the Buddha under the moonlit sky, the lotus flower remained vivid in his memory, a constant reminder of the importance of embracing one's unique essence. As the days unfolded, Ananda reflected upon the wisdom of the lotus pond, cultivating peace and clarity within his spirit. The Buddha's teachings transcended the moment, illuminating paths of self-discovery for all who heard his profound words that night. Ananda's transformation inspired the disciples, fostering a community united by acceptance, free from the binds of envy or comparison. The pond, with its calm waters and blooming lotuses, symbolized the beauty of individuality and the harmony of interconnectedness. Ananda carried the lessons forward, spreading the light of wisdom, guiding others to find clarity through mindful self-reflection. The Buddha's presence remained a source of strength for Ananda, shaping his journey and the journeys of countless seekers. each moment at the pond etched into his heart, becoming a parable for seekers yearning to embrace their own truths. The moonlight reflected upon the lotus petals, echoing the serenity of the Buddha's teachings, timeless and boundless in their reach. Ananda's heart overflowed with gratitude as he shared the wisdom of the lotus pond with all seeking clarity and purpose. Through his journey, Ananda learned to bloom like the lotus, offering his essence freely, unburdened by envy or comparison. The Buddha's wisdom became the foundation of the disciples' growth, guiding them toward peace and the beauty of their individuality. Ananda's story transcended time, becoming a symbol of clarity, harmony, and the truth revealed through mindful acceptance of oneself. Each disciple found strength in the Buddha's teachings, creating a ripple of wisdom spreading through the tapestry of existence. The lotus pond continued to inspire generations, a timeless reminder of the interconnected harmony and beauty of each individual's path. Ananda's journey reflected the transformative power of the Buddha's wisdom, guiding seekers to embrace their unique roles within life's garden. The teachings resonated across lifetimes, nurturing clarity and peace within the hearts of those seeking to free themselves from comparison. Through mindful reflection, Ananda found freedom, realizing that his path, unique yet intertwined with others, was a gift to cherish. The moonlit pond and lotus petals remained vivid in his memory, guiding his path and inspiring others on their journeys. The Buddha's wisdom echoed through time, nurturing gardens of unity and acceptance within the hearts of countless disciples and seekers. Ananda's transformation inspired future generations, reminding them of the importance of clarity and self-acceptance within life's intricate tapestry. The teachings continue to illuminate paths of inner growth, nurturing the seeds of wisdom and clarity within each heart they touched. The lotus flower, delicate yet profound, symbolized the timeless truth revealed through the still waters of self-reflection and acceptance. Ananda carried the Buddha's teachings forward, planting seeds of peace within the hearts of those searching for harmony and clarity. The pond and its lotus blossoms became a beacon, guiding all who sought understanding, rooted in self-reflection and mindful acceptance. Through his journey, Ananda shared the truth imparted by the Buddha, spreading the light of wisdom across time and existence. The teachings echoed within each disciple, inspiring them to bloom as the lotus, embracing their roles within life's garden. The Buddha's wisdom transcended moments, nurturing clarity and harmony within hearts, united by the timeless truth of interconnectedness. The moonlit pond remains a symbol of serenity, reminding all to seek clarity through reflection, embracing the essence within oneself. Ananda's heart blossomed with peace, carrying forward the truth of existence shared by the Buddha that night under the moonlight. The lotus petals embodied the lessons of the Buddha, guiding Ananda and all seekers toward clarity, harmony, and mindful acceptance. The ripples of wisdom spread outward, touching countless lives, nurturing growth and clarity within life's vast tapestry of interconnectedness. Ananda's journey became a beacon of hope, inspiring future generations to embrace their paths, blooming freely like the lotus flower. Through the teachings imparted that night, Ananda learned to see the beauty within his own spirit, free from envy or comparison. The Buddha's wisdom resonated within each heart, guiding seekers toward clarity and peace within the garden of existence. Another day, Ananda followed the Buddha into a lush garden where vibrant flowers blossomed under the warmth of the morning sun. The Buddha paused amidst the greenery, his gaze serene as he took in the harmonious diversity thriving within the garden. Ananda, the Buddha began, observe the flowers surrounding us. Each one blooms uniquely, contributing to the beauty of the entire garden. Ananda studied the vibrant colors and varied shapes, realizing the intricate harmony created by the individuality of each flower. Master, Ananda asked. How can one nurture contentment and find peace within the garden of interconnected existence we call life? The Buddha smiled softly, his voice gentle yet profound, as he gestured towards a rose blooming in the garden's corner. See this rose, the Buddha said. It does not envy the jasmine, nor does the lily wish to be the marigold. Ananda's eyes followed the Buddha's gesture, admiring the rose's elegance and understanding its role as an essential part of the garden. Contentment arises, the Buddha explained, when one embraces their uniqueness, contributing freely without measuring their worth against others' paths or achievements. Ananda bowed his head, deeply reflecting upon the Buddha's words. As they continued walking through the garden's flourishing beauty, the Buddha stopped near a patch of daisies, their simplicity contrasting the vibrant allure of nearby orchids, yet equally captivating. These daisies, the Buddha said, do not strive to outshine the orchids. They bloom with grace, fulfilling their purpose as they are. Ananda pondered the daisies, recognizing their quiet contribution to the garden's beauty, unaffected by comparison to their neighboring flowers. Life, the Buddha continued, is a garden of interconnected beings, each flourishing in harmony when individuality is embraced and nurtured. Ananda felt his heart stir, realizing that contentment lies in recognizing the interconnected yet unique paths within the tapestry of existence. The Buddha plucked a fallen flower from the ground, holding it gently as if its fleeting life carried infinite significance. This flower has fallen, said the Buddha, yet its beauty lingers, reminding us that impermanence shapes the garden of life. Ananda watched the flower, its petals still vibrant, learning that embracing impermanence is essential for nurturing peace within one's heart. As the gardener tends each plant with care, the Buddha said, so must we tend our souls with mindfulness and acceptance. Ananda nodded, absorbing the metaphor, understanding that cultivating inner harmony requires conscious effort and an appreciation for life's unique moments. The Buddha's voice carried softly over the garden, resonating with truth as the disciples listened attentively to his profound teachings. Comparison, the Buddha remarked, is a burden that clouds the soul's clarity, for contentment blooms only when freed from envy's grasp. Ananda's thoughts drifted to moments of comparison, realizing how they had stifled his growth, overshadowing the beauty of his individuality. The gardener, the Buddha said, does not lament a plant's imperfections. Instead, they nurture its growth, appreciating its role within the garden. Ananda felt gratitude welling within him, embracing the lesson that imperfection is integral to the interconnected harmony of existence. The Buddha's presence radiated wisdom as he continued speaking, his words planting seeds of truth within the hearts of the disciples. Contentment, the Buddha said, is like the fragrance of flowers. It spreads effortlessly when one blooms freely, unburdened by envy or comparison. Ananda closed his eyes, visualizing the garden within his soul, nurturing harmony and peace through mindful self-acceptance and reflection. The disciples meditated among the flowers, their hearts aligned with the truth the Buddha imparted, fostering growth and interconnectedness. Ananda felt his spirit lighten as he embraced the beauty of his own journey, free from the shadows of envy. The Buddha's teachings became a guide, illuminating paths of inner growth for the disciples, inspiring them to cultivate harmony within. Ananda's heart swelled with gratitude as he vowed to nurture contentment, contributing to life's garden without measuring his worth against others. The garden's flowers remained vivid in his memory, each bloom symbolizing the beauty of individuality and interconnected existence. As the days unfolded, Ananda reflected upon the lessons learned, sharing the Buddha's wisdom with those seeking clarity and peace. The disciples carried the teachings forward, fostering unity and acceptance within their community. Free from the binds of comparison, Ananda's transformation inspired others, reminding them that contentment blossoms when one embraces their role within life's interconnected garden. The Buddha's presence continued to guide the disciples, shaping their journeys toward self-acceptance, peace, and the beauty of individuality. Ananda's story echoed through time, becoming a timeless parable of interconnectedness, nurturing growth and harmony across generations of seekers. The teachings of the garden remained a beacon, guiding seekers to embrace their paths. Blooming freely within life's vast tapestry, Ananda learned to cherish his unique path, realizing that life's garden thrives in the harmony created by individual contributions. The Buddha's wisdom transcended moments, nurturing gardens of contentment within hearts, united by the truth of interconnected existence. Each flower in the garden embodied life's essence, reminding all to bloom freely, offering beauty without comparison or envy. The garden's serenity inspired countless generations, a reminder of the timeless truths revealed through mindful reflection and acceptance. Ananda carried the Buddha's teachings forward, planting seeds of wisdom within hearts yearning for clarity and the beauty of self-acceptance. The disciples found strength in the Buddha's words, nurturing harmony within themselves and spreading the light of wisdom to others. The garden's flowers continued to inspire seekers, their beauty symbolizing the interconnected harmony of individuality and shared existence. Ananda's journey became a beacon, guiding seekers to cultivate contentment and peace within life's intricate and interconnected tapestry. The Buddha's wisdom remained timeless, nurturing clarity and harmony within hearts, shaping paths aligned with the beauty of existence. Ananda reflected upon the garden's blooms, cherishing their unique roles within the interconnected ecosystem and applying these truths to his life. The teachings resonated across lifetimes, inspiring seekers to bloom like the flowers, offering their essence freely and unburdened by comparison. Through his journey, Ananda learned to cherish the beauty within his spirit, nurturing growth and contributing harmoniously to life's garden. The Buddha's presence remained a source of strength, shaping paths of self-discovery and inspiring clarity and harmony among disciples. The garden's vibrant blooms became vivid symbols of interconnectedness, teaching all to embrace their unique paths within life's tapestry. Ananda's story inspired generations, reminding them of the importance of contentment and self-acceptance within life's intricate ecosystem. The lessons of the garden continued to guide seekers, nurturing seeds of wisdom and harmony within the hearts of all. Through mindful reflection, Ananda found peace, realizing that his journey was a gift beyond comparison, shaping the beauty of existence. The Buddha's teachings echoed within each heart, nurturing gardens of unity and acceptance that flourished through interconnected harmony. The garden became a timeless beacon of clarity, reminding all to nurture growth and bloom freely, embracing their roles within life. Ananda's heart blossomed with contentment, carrying forward the truths imparted by the Buddha, planting seeds of wisdom across lifetimes. The flower's beauty resonated with profound truth, guiding seekers toward clarity and harmony within the garden of existence. Ananda's story transcended time, becoming a symbol of interconnectedness and growth, inspiring countless lives to embrace their unique journeys. Through the teachings of the Buddha, Ananda learned to bloom like the flowers, offering beauty freely within life's intricate tapestry. The garden's serenity remained etched in his heart, guiding him to nurture peace and contentment within himself and others. Ananda's journey inspired future generations, reminding them of the timeless beauty within life's interconnected ecosystem of individuality and harmony. The Buddha's wisdom continued to guide seekers, illuminating paths of clarity and nurturing the seeds of peace within each heart. The vibrant blooms symbolized the truth of existence, teaching all to embrace their roles within life's interconnected and harmonious garden. Ananda carried the teachings forward, spreading the light of wisdom, reminding seekers to bloom freely within life's garden of unity. Through mindful reflection, Ananda found freedom, nurturing peace within his spirit, shaped by the teachings shared within the flourishing garden. The Buddha's teachings echoed through time, nurturing harmony and clarity within hearts seeking the beauty of self-acceptance and interconnectedness. Ananda's transformation inspired generations, guiding seekers toward clarity and contentment within the garden of existence shared by all. His statement carried both practical guidance and profound insight. The disciples began to sense a shift within themselves, a lightness replacing the burdens they had carried. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.